Yo, what's going down, people? So today I want to talk about something for the overseas guys again, and what I want to talk about is overseas politics. Now, of course, in all aspects of sports, there's politics going on. In life, in general, there's politics, but there are some ways you can avoid being caught up in these overseas politics with these teams. I know a few guys who I know played overseas and they got benched. Really good players got benched because they didn't know how to structure or find out a way to maneuver around these politics. And so I just want to make sure you guys who are going overseas, who have been overseas, just to kind of teach you guys how I deal with politics and how some of the OGs that I know kind of taught me how to do it. So one big thing you need to know when dealing with overseas is that you need to build a bond with your teammates. You do. I understand, like, I've had a teammate, you know, salute to my guy, I'm not gonna say his name, but he never really went out with the team. He never really hung out with them, spent time with them, and really interacted and became a unit with the team. And he was like, I'm here for ball. That was just his mindset. And because he had that type of mindset, his teammates, more than anything, it's about your teammates, how you make your teammates feel, okay? His teammates didn't feel close to him. And because his teammates didn't feel close to him, his teammates then spoke to the coach, because the coaches have these talks with these domestic players and they'll be like, how you like the imports? Because they want them to be happy because these are the guys that's coming back. And they'll give their honest opinion about the imports. And so if you one of those antisocial guys who like to be in a room all day, not really talk to nobody, be at home on FaceTime all day, talking to your girl, talking to your peoples at home all day, I'm sorry, bro, like, you're gonna have a hard time overseas. You have to engulf yourself in the culture. You have to really be part of the program. You really gotta become part of the culture, man. Like, I know guys who went over there and didn't do that, and then they wonder why they ain't playing after they didn't hit 25 points the last game, because your teammates don't like you off the court, bro. And so one thing you need to do, being an overseas basketball player, man, you need to go out with your teammates. You need to go to the club with them. I don't care if your girlfriend tripping at home or she like, oh, blah, blah, blah. You understand, you gotta let her know it's business. And that's what I used to tell my girl back when I was playing overseas. Like, yo, baby, I'm about to go out with the teammates. I'm gonna just text you. You know, I gotta make sure we keep this camaraderie. I gotta make sure that we good. So yeah, I'm about to go hang out with them, make them feel a little good, buy them a couple drinks, do little stuff like that. Once you do that, you show them like, damn, you know, he's a good teammate. He's a good guy. Really, really bond with him. Get drunk with him. You know, do whatever you gotta do. You don't gotta go overboard. You don't gotta go every weekend, but you gotta make sure you're consistently, after a big win, go out with your team. Don't sit in the house, because I'm telling you, that shit affects your playing time. The coach hears about that shit and then they won't fuck with you after that, or they'll send you home and you wondering why you going home. It's because you're not bonding with the team. So make sure you guys do stuff like that. Little stuff. Go ahead and your teammates going to these little, you know, your teammates ask you to go do little stuff. Oh, we going to the mall, we going to this, we going to that. Make sure you are being part of that. Okay? You know, when it's time to, with your coach, let's go to the coach aspect of it. Make sure you bonding with your coach. Make sure you giving good feedback to your coach. Hey, coach, hey, you know, how about you ever think about this? Start talking basketball with them. Don't be one of them dudes that just come to practice and go home. I'm telling you, I've seen guys at the top level. I had an opportunity to go at the top level, and I saw the guys who did well. Those were the guys who talked to the coach, really good with the team. They always hung out with the teammates. They always made sure they invited them over. Come over, get some drinks, come over. I'm gonna cook tonight. They did stuff like that. Those are the guys who were successful overseas. A lot of the guys, the good players who weren't successful overseas, those were the guys who were antisocial. They were mysterious. Nothing wrong with being mysterious, but when your teammates, they don't know what you up to. They like, damn, I don't really rock with them. And it helps with your team chemistry too. When you do stuff off the court with your team, it builds your team chemistry on the court. I don't know if anybody ever told you that, but I'm gonna tell you that now. And so that was one part that I was, you know, when I was playing overseas, I always did well with my teammates and I always got a lot of playing time because I'm just a naturally like outgoing person. I'm always, you know, hanging with my teammates, blah, blah, blah. And so because of that, I always got, you know, it almost looked like Cam got special treatment. It used to be a little joke that, you know, the other Americans will play on me like, oh yeah, Cam, you know how he is. But it was just because I was just so tight knit. I just knew how to network with my teammates and always make the coach feel good, give them good criticism. Like, hey coach, I like that play. I like this. Yeah, we should run this for this person. Just showing that you're more than just a basketball player, because you're not over there just being a basketball player. People gotta like who you are. It's about your character. That's what's gonna get you your next job. Your character is gonna get you your next job. Your game is gonna get you there, but your character is gonna take you over the top where they gonna want you. Because then when teammates like a player, when you're American, you're known for being a good teammate. What happens is teams are you're more likely to get another job. Teams want you now because they know that you provide good team chemistry, and they ain't gotta worry about all that fighting and bickering off the court. They know that you're a good teammate. So just a little advice for you guys playing overseas basketball. Hope you can learn a little bit. But that's just a quick message today, guys. I'm out. Appreciate you tuning in. Like and subscribe. I'm out. Appreciate you.